What up? What up? What up? It's your boy King Down 225 coming at you with another King Speaks. And today, this is gonna be a video that if anybody asks me about Red Pill or Manosphere, in my opinion, I'ma reference this video. So I'm gonna be discussing Red Pill, Manosphere, and why I follow it and the issues I have with it. So let's get into it. Well, as you know, the Red Pill is a reference from, if you millennials don't know yet, the Matrix movie where Morpheus asks Neo. You take he told him the truth about the Matrix, and he said, "Well, you can take the red pill and see the truth, and I'll show you just how deep the rabbit hole go, or you can take the blue pill, go back to sleep, and wake up like nothing ever happened." And the red pill community is basically a bunch of men, MGTOW, Menosphere, and society. But in my opinion, red pill is deeper than just female male issues. But the red pill, generally, when people talk about red pill, they talk about men and women issues, the issues men have with women, and they are waking up to the truth of how real inequality, how deeply it is in equality when it comes in terms of men and women. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Women dictate everything. If a man get accused for an assault, he's automatically guilty. That's generally what red pill is. Like men defending themselves, taking up for themselves, and voicing their opinion. I have a lot of issues, even though I consider myself red pill, and I'm trying to wake up my people, my sisters, the youth, into the issues that we face. I have a lot of issues with the red pill community. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of these niggas out here are toxic, and they make us look bad. Some of these men out here are the example women use for how men are toxic. No, that's just them dudes. I also don't really like to align myself with white red pillars, if I could say that. Because if it is a female male issues, I think black people should stick with their own red pill, because our issues with our women are their own issues. I mean, for example, we have history of racism, we have a history of poverty, we have all those aspects that black men and women have to deal with within themselves. We ain't like the white men and white woman relationship where they both, grew up in a certain life, they had money and shit like that. And if she wanna go out there and slut it out, that's her choice. But generally, women chasing my women in my community are chasing bags because of the growing up poor. So we have our own issues, and a lot of them red pillars, I'm like deep truth red pill. So it's just not about relationship. It's about education, red pill, the truth about education, the truth about medical, the truth about racism. You go talk to a white red pillar and try to get them to red pill me about racism in America. They don't want to talk about that shit. So why the fuck will I align myself with? Yes, we all have issues with modern women, and we can align ourselves with that, but that's as far as it go. Because our issues with our women aren't the same issues with every woman. We have our own specific shit that we have to deal with on top of the other shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm like, bro. I think my red pill just black red pill. And though I fucks with some of the white people that's out there that be championing for men's rights and mental health, like of course Jordan Peterson. Everybody knows Jordan Peterson. But these other ones, I can't really verify or vouch for because shit, I don't know who you really is. But like Black Manosphere, I'm with that. I'm with the general Manosphere. I'm with all truth, men seeking the truth on real issues in society. That's what Red Pill is about. But I also another issue I have with Red Pillars. They always like to use this. Where if we was in a third world country, shit would be different. But because we in a first world problem, we in a first world, we have first world issues. But I'm like in a third world country, my G, you'll have to learn different skills that you don't acquire either. You literally got to go hunting, fishing, shooting, camping, chop wood and shit. And niggas be out here talking about I'm alpha male. Do you know how to plant a crop? Do you know how to go out there and hunt and gather food? Like you like to bring up third world country scenarios. But if we all were living in third world country, would you be an alpha male and would you be able to survive? I can. Real shit. I can go put some seeds in the ground, grow them bitches. I can go in the woods and go come back and feed your ass. I can do all that. But I always consider myself an extreme alpha male. But you don't have to claim alpha maleness. Alpha maleness is just in you. And some of these dudes out here in this community be faking the funk. You can smell it on their breath like Similac. Y'all be coaching dudes and all emotional. Like I done been through so much shit. That's why I'm red pill with my women. But I refuse to give up on them. I refuse to be hopeless. And my purpose is to bring us together so we can fix this shit. Because if black men and black women get on one accord, there's nothing that we can't do. Y'all shit on Kevin Samuels, but he is about the betterment of black relations and family. A lot of these niggas is out here faking. You can tell some of these dudes out here was nerds and geeks and overlooked when they were younger. Now they got a little money. Now you putting batters in all these niggas back on how to disrespect women. I say bitch, but I don't disrespect women. I don't invade your personal space. I don't talk under your skirt. I don't do none of that shit. But you can tell some of these dudes, I ain't gonna say a nigga name or two niggas' name in particular, cause it's gonna feel like I'm dumping on. Like, well, you ain't said it before. Nigga, I ain't just because I subscribe to they shit, cause I'm supporting what I thought was black men, African Americans. Don't mean I sit around and watch them berate and talk shit about women out. Like, just get out. Just like, why would you invite somebody to your show just to kick them out because you agree with them? You brought them to your show so you can have a debate. And that's another issue I have with Menosphere. We get so emotional that it almost becomes hatred toward women. Like, I don't hate women. Don't ever get that twisted. Like, y'all got a deep resentment and hurt. We all been hurt by women. You shouldn't carry that pain with you, bro. That's why you work hard to be a high value man, so you ain't got to deal with no hate. I can pick and choose who the fuck I want to deal with. But this unnecessary hate toward women and this vitriol, it makes us look weak and emotional. And the very thing we argue about against women is what we doing. We shouldn't be doing that. Let me tell you what attracted me the most in Manosphere. I'm gonna bring up Kevin Samuels again. O'Shea Duke Jackson. Shout out Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews and Poor Man Podcast. These men always, even though specifically Kevin Samuel, always get spotlighted for how he treat women. But you know what I heard when I heard Kevin Samuel say, man, you got to get your shit together. You got to go work on you. You got to do better. You got to do this. And I don't understand why with women, modern women or traditional women, have a problem with a man telling men that you got to get your shit together. And once you get your shit together, you ain't got to deal with this. Go work out. Go get you some money. That's what I heard. That's what woke me up. Not uh you average at best. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you ladies. We been we been rating y'all. This ain't no new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wanna bring up this old, but all of us got a weight limit, and I'm a big dude. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to be nice. All of us, we like an elevator, like weight restrictions. Can't get on this ride. Sorry. But that's neither here nor there. So that's why I say I am a member of the Manosphere and Red Pill, but only I don't even consider. Some people say I might be purple pill because I'm blue pill and red pill because I'm an alpha male and I believe red pill principles. But I also believe like this world creates simps out of men who take care of their woman. You're supposed to take care of your woman. I want to be blue pill for my woman. I want to be a simp for my family. I want to be protected. But I'm only gonna do that. I'm only gonna blue pill for my woman. Like, well, you can't trust no woman, bro. And that's what we gonna do. We really gonna act like women. That's how women think. Like, all men the same. She just gonna hey. That's what the alpha male about. That's when the alpha rise in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no dude that's gonna disrespect you. But since I was in elementary school, I had a nickname from the neighborhood. G was Mr. Unconcerned. I'm in elementary school, dude calling me unconcerned. I don't even know what the fuck it meant then. What I do now is I was always accused in my relationship. Like, you don't care, you ain't jealous, you ain't this. Man, I don't got the energy for that. If you want to be here, you going to be here. I ain't got to chase behind you and go find no deceitful shit you do. Truth always come to your doorstep. You ain't got to go running for it, looking for it. So my emotions never was, I Kevin Samuel say, dick discipline. Man, I'm taking me and Kevin Samuel so on the same wavelength. I said I used to call it dick control when I was younger. Like, man, ain't no woman gonna run me with her pussy. Ain't nobody gonna control me with my pussy, with her pussy. So I gotta learn how to control my urges and my sexual needs. Because you can get caught up with a woman if you don't have dick control or dick discipline. So a lot of this red pill community is about improving men, not shitting on women, and it irritates me. I have a lot of issues with women that I point out on a regular basis. I feel like women get away with a lot of shit that they don't be held accountable for. Accountability is fucking kryptonite to a lot of women, modern women. Y'all want y'all cake and eat it too. I'm not with that shit. Young males are underserved, overlooked. Y'all create the men that y'all despise, that y'all hate. Kevin Samuels say you only go after the top 10 to 20% of men and leave the other 80 to 90% alone. Bro, you creating this world. That's what Red Pill about, to get you to understand that the shit that y'all complain about, argue about, mad about is the world you create. That's my part of the Red Pill that I be on. Like, getting women and men to understand the situation that we in, how we fucking improve and get better. This is not about shitting on one another. I don't want to have no gender war with my own woman. I don't want that. I don't want to disrespect my woman in front of people. I don't want to, like, I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna point out your fuck ups. I am gonna do that. I love you enough to do that. I point out women fuck ups and I point out men fuck ups. A lot of my videos, it be on some shit that I be trying to it be an example of shit that I be talking about, how women are more abusive in our community than men. If I can get women to realize they understand, even though it probably never gonna come from that moment of clarity is never gonna come from a man. This is gonna have to come from within on women. If I can get women to understand, like, yeah, you are more abusive, maybe they'll stop calling their children bitches. Maybe they'll stop being emotional in front of their kids, and them kids will grow up and they won't fucking have that emotional bullshit attached to them. See what I'm saying? What I'm talking about? They create their own reality or how they are more abusive. But again, that's what I'm talking about. This is gonna be with this video. I guess I'm going all over the place because this is how I feel. This where I'm at with it, with this red pill. I'm with the red pill. I'm with the unity of men as one. But on the same token, I'm here for my men and my black men and my black women. We got a shaky alliance at best until they red pillars can acknowledge racism in America and not have a bunch of white supremacists. I can't really align myself entirely with they beliefs. And our red pill of black manosphere is specifically our own. We got to deal with the injustice that have been ingrained and beat in us. We have to deal with that. Other races don't have to deal with that kind of shit. You're like, well, why are my women doing this? Because they grew up poor. They grew up without a daddy in the home. They grew up with their brothers in jail. They grew up with their mama dictating the house. That's what we got to deal with. So, yeah, I'm going to hear them. And some of the shit they say I'm going to agree with. But nah. And as for the black men and some of the shit y'all be talking about, I don't want y'all to think I'm new. This is shit I've been saying for years. Like, bro, if you go in that mentality, you are supposed to be the leader. I'm gonna say this again. You can be a leader without being a dictator. You are supposed to be the head of your household. But you going that with the mental, I'm gonna dominate and dictate. Like, bro, God created woman to be your helpmate and companion, not to be your motherfucking slave. He punished her. Your desire shall be for your husband. He shall rule over you. He ain't say he gonna dominate you. Like, you could be a ruler without being a dictator. That'd be my issue. Us as men, we need to get our shit together too. Listen to what Kevin Samuels, O'Shea, and the people who I called earlier. We got to get our shit together. We got to start focusing on shit that women doing. If we correct ourselves, women gonna get correct. I don't fuck with these bitches like Cynthia G who just go around shitting on men. I don't, nah. That's the opposite of a red pill. It's red pill, all misogynistic, they all hate men. Women can be on the internet shitting on men 100 times a day. The moment a man stand up for himself, he's a misogynistic, canceled, and banned off the internet. That's some bullshit. That's part of the red pill truth we talk about. How it's unequal. How a woman in court, I don't even want to talk about child support court. That's on a whole nother level. Marriage, red pill. Why would a man in modern society marry a woman? She can leave and break the contract whenever she want and take half of your shit and then go to child support court and keep you away from your kids. Why she fucking another nigga? That's what we talking about. That's the truth we talking about. But my red pill isn't, don't just stop at, again, man woman relationship. It continues. I really go deep into the rabbit hole. I'm talking about racism. I want to know the truth of everything, not just this. And that's one of my biggest issues is all y'all want to talk about is man woman relationships. Like, it's a lot of soft niggas in the manosphere, in the red pill. It's a lot of like, and I have been through it. I can understand. I can feel you, bro. I can, man. But no, that's a you thing. That's not a her thing. You gotta fix you. We gotta fix us. We do. See, mentally, I was always on point. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had my mental issues, depression and whatnot, but mentally, man, when he said you gotta get up and do this, man, that's the part I had to work on in myself. To, and that's another issue with red pill and truth. Reflecting and looking at your own issues. That's what a lot of women don't get. Y'all think it's a group of men who hate women. This is about men, their voices. How there's an indiscrepancy in the court system. You call the police. Yeah, like, man, well, I think I'm gonna end it here. I think y'all get the gist of this. This is long enough. It's been 20 minutes. So this is your boy. It might be a red pill discussion part two. This is another your boy King Dad with another episode of King Speaks. I speak on the red pill community in my opinion. So hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom.